Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born in the sacred city of Makkah in the year 570 CE. He belonged to the noble Quraysh tribe, tracing his lineage back to Prophet Ibrahim through his son Ismail. Orphaned at a young age, he was raised by his grandfather and later by his uncle. Despite growing up in a society filled with idol worship and injustice, Muhammad, peace be upon him, stood out for his honesty, kindness, and strong moral character. He was known as Al-Amin, the trustworthy, and As-Sadiq, the truthful, respected by all who knew him. At the age of 40, while meditating in the cave of Hira, he received the first divine revelation from Allah through the angel Jibril, commanding him to read in the name of his Lord. This marked the beginning of his mission as the final messenger of God. He called people to worship the one true God, to abandon falsehood, and to embrace righteousness. However, the people of Makkah, especially the Quraysh leaders, fiercely opposed him, fearing the loss of their power and influence. His followers faced brutal persecution, but he taught patience, endurance, and faith in the divine plan. When the suffering became unbearable, he advised his followers to migrate to Abyssinia, where a just Christian king granted them refuge. Later, in the face of increasing hostility, he himself migrated to Madinah, a turning point in Islamic history. In Madinah, he established a society based on justice, brotherhood, and religious tolerance. He introduced the Charter of Madinah, granting equal rights to Muslims, Jews, Christians, and others, creating one of the first pluralistic societies in history. Over the years, he endured wars, betrayals, and hardships, yet he remained compassionate, forgiving even his worst enemies. When he and his followers peacefully entered Makkah in the year 630 CE, he did not seek revenge. Instead, he forgave those who had persecuted him for years, declaring, "No blame will there be upon you today. May Allah forgive you, for He is the most merciful." This act of mercy moved many to embrace Islam. Throughout his life, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized kindness, honesty, and justice. He said, "The best among you are those who have the best character." He taught that all humans are equal, stating, "No Arab is superior to a non-Arab, and no white is superior to a black, except by piety and good deeds." He upheld the rights of women, stating, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." He cared deeply for orphans, the poor, and the oppressed, teaching that paradise is promised to those who care for the weak. In his final sermon, delivered at Mount Arafat, he reminded humanity of its responsibilities: worship one God, uphold justice, treat women with respect, and follow the teachings of the Quran and his Sunnah. Shortly after, in the year 632 CE, he passed away in Madinah, leaving behind not wealth or power, but a legacy of wisdom, guidance, and an unshakable example of morality. His life continues to inspire billions across the world, reminding us that true greatness lies not in power or wealth, but in kindness, justice, and unwavering faith in the Almighty.